After that, we go to the second one, and then that one. So that's like, I'll figure it out.
The first one is the one that you bring back. That's what I do. I do that. I know what's mine.
That's smart.
And processional.
So what you need to do is, it's their second one.
Words are up.
When you
Ready for a deep breath. Please stand for the national anthem performed by graduating senior Sarah Frazier, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance led by your ASB president, Ms. Peyton Smith.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Put your right hand over your heart. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. You may be seated.
Welcome, family and friends, to the Modena High School class of 2022 graduation. It is an honor to be here with all of you today. Also, thank you to our musical programs led by Mr. Brian Glon and Ms. Tracy Solis. I'd like to introduce our honored guests who are here this afternoon to celebrate with us. Member of the Board of Education, Mr. Rick Ledesma. Member of the Board of Education, Ms. Kathy Moffitt. Member of the Board of Education, Ms. Andrea Yamasaki. Assistant Superintendent of Educational Services, Ms. Kathleen Corella. Assistant Superintendent of Human Resources, Mr. Ernie Gonzalez. Assistant Superintendent of Business Services, Mr. Dave Rivera. I would also like to acknowledge the Modena staff members who will be assisting us with today's ceremony. Ms. Crystal Baker, Mr. Mike Finn, Mr. Jason Moeller, Miss Vicki Moe, and Miss Lori Rivera. Class of 2022, I want to start by saying how proud I am to stand here before you. We all know that these accomplishments would not have been possible without the support of your teachers, and most especially without the support of your loved ones, many whom are here today. I'm so proud of the fact that regardless of the challenges, you found a way to express your creativity, innovation, and excellence. Class of 2022, you have left quite a legacy here for future Vanguards to follow. Our brightest students, they're the best of the nation, will spread across the great country, attending universities such as Texas A&M, Pomona College, Baylor University, West Point, Brigham Young, Howard University, as well as all the Cal States and UCs. In addition, we have students enlisted in all Army, Navy, Air Force, and Marines. We are extremely proud to call you all Vanguards. And now I would like to invite one of our standout Vanguards to the stage. Please welcome our valedictorian, Arvin Tamayoso, to address the class of 2022.
There was an ant. When the little ant was just a little baby, he felt like the biggest thing in the world, and he was. His mother cared for him, fed him, and did exactly what a great ant mother would. But then he grew up. He left the anthill. All of a sudden, the little ant felt small. There were hundreds of thousands just like him. There were also beetles and caterpillars and flies and snails and birds, and it was overwhelming. But alas, he went to little ant school, made little ant friends, and got a little ant job. You could say he lived a satisfying life, but he couldn't help but wish for more. He droned on and on, wondering what the future held for him. I wrote whatever that was during my freshman year. Little did I know I was beginning to write the story of my life. According to developmental psychologist Erik Erikson, our high school years are defined by us discovering our identity, figuring out who we are going to be and what we are going to do in the world of adults. Freshman year, me, the little ant, was inexperienced and unsatisfied with who he was. But maybe you were too. But 4 years later, we made it. Of course, I can't really speak on behalf of every single student graduating today, but as the valedictorian of the class of 2022, I have the honor of doing it anyways. And thus, even after all the trials and tribulations the world could throw at us, we are graduating. It's all a bit surreal if I'm being honest. I remember back in 2018 when I was a very, very short freshman, maybe 2 inches shorter than my current stature, so I was really short. I walked into my first sports event at El Modena. It was a Frost-Offs girls volleyball game, and I don't remember who won that game or even who we were competing against, but what I do remember and will always remember is talking to a senior who told me high school is going to be unbelievably short, so make sure you cherish it. I didn't believe them until now. For the last 4 years, El Modena has been our identity. From our first football games and making our first friends to becoming more confident sophomores in the spirit land, we became Vanguards. And who can forget zooming through junior year, driving our teachers mad, sleeping through classes muted, and of course with our cameras off. Thankfully, we were blessed with a somewhat normal senior year, and though we lost our lockers, we finally got our new, wonderful science building. And this just scrapes the surface of what El Modena is and doesn't even begin to uncover how much we've been formed and how much of our future has been determined in the last 4 years. When we get home later today and we take off our cap and gown, we must realize what we are leaving behind. It's not just the breezeway painted cardinal and gold, the flagpole with no flags on it, or our Fred Kelly Stadium. What we're really leaving behind is our friendships with our peers, underclassmen, and teachers alike. We leave behind our relationships, the relationships we could assume every day because we gathered as Vanguards in classrooms, in the quad, in the amphitheater on the grass, and in that Vanguard breezeway that truly seems to lead the way to our future now. Although ninth grade me did not know that. Soon we're going to take on new identities as college students, part-time workers, full-time workers, and everything else the world is offering us. And even if we forget about all the amazing and maybe not so amazing moments from the last 4 years, the community and bond we've shared will never be forgotten. As we say goodbye to each other, we'll each write a new story with our experiences here as the prologue. And so this is a story about a group of ants. They all had different childhoods, different families, different experiences, and the only thing that bonded them together was being born within a year or two from each other. They all went to the same school with different strengths and weaknesses. Some gained new friends, some lost them in the process. Some experienced what it felt like to be broken. Many came out stronger because of it. Some were lazy, some learned they couldn't afford to be. Some learned a lot and some didn't. And yet, despite all our differences, we stand here together, united. We stand here not because we know the epilogue to this prologue will be just as we planned it out to be. We stand here because we know we will get through it no matter what. We are Vanguards. We are the leaders that will tackle life on, even though we know it will be tough. Good luck and congratulations, class of 2022.
Thank you, Arvin. I would like to invite to the stage Ms. Lori Rivera to present the Vanguards of the Year.
Good afternoon. May I please have Juanita Oñate Alvarado and Claudio Castillo come to the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, every year the administration, teachers, and staff of El Modena High School recognize 2 students who we believe best exemplify our Vanguard standards. These 2 students receive El Modena's highest honor, the Vanguard of the Year medallion. Our first Vanguard of the Year is Juanita Oñate Alvarado. Senora Spanner recalls meeting a shy 4-year-old Juanita who promised to be her student in the future, and Juanita followed through on this promise. Senora Spanner adds that Juanita is a beautiful and talented young woman who leads by example and an open heart. She exemplifies the beauty and hope of humanity. Ms. Lamphere shares Juanita has a maturity and curiosity about her that will help guide her future. Ms. Abraham proudly shares that Juanita, as Metro President, worked to bring greater diversity and engagement to our campus events. Her drive to create a more inclusive community will serve us all. Juanita will attend Santiago Canyon College this fall. Thank you, Juanita, for all you've brought to El Modena. And our next Vanguard of the Year is Claudio Castillo. Ms. Parizo, Claudio's counselor, puts it best. Claudio is the ambassador of El Modena. Claudio steps up to any situation and it never phases him, according to Ms. Kung. Dr. Chapman appreciates that Claudio is an activist both on and off campus with a passion for every project he takes on. Ms. Baker describes Claudio as an old soul who can connect with young and old alike without pretense. Claudio is able to see the future and leave his mark for all that will follow. Claudio is attending Pomona College in the fall. Both Claudio and Juanita have created a legacy on our campus by encouraging more diverse and underrepresented students to become involved in leadership roles at El Modena. Ms. Abraham explains that they couldn't stand on the sidelines and want their culture represented without being part of making that change happen. Congratulations, Juanita and Claudio. Ladies and gentlemen, the Vanguard Students of the Year. Congratulations. Congratulations. You guys are good. Thank you. And now, please welcome back to the stage ASB President Peyton Smith.
Can I move this? Sorry. Good afternoon, graduates. Before we begin, I would like to take a moment to acknowledge all the people who have helped us reach this milestone. Thank you to the entire El Modena administration, faculty, and support staff. Thank you to our friends and family who have cheered us on every step of the way. And on a personal note, thank you to Mrs. Mole for making me and many of us feel heard and validated, Mrs. Z for inspiring my passion and teaching to always hold yourself with grace, Ms. Kung for making me laugh and keeping me positive, Ms. Rivera for providing a place that we could grow as leaders and letting us be who we are as individuals, and my mom for teaching me to be a strong, independent woman, supporting every crazy whim I've had, and showing me love beyond measure. Today we stand here on the precipice of graduation, Our high school experience has been a whirlwind. It goes without saying that what we thought our experience would be and what it turned out to be were two different ideas entirely. We started this adventure of high school on a large campus, trying to find our footing. And just as we started to find a groove, COVID hit. We lost the last half of our sophomore year and our entire junior year to the pandemic. Then, coming back to our senior year, again trying to find our footing. Yet today, we stand here in red caps and gowns, ready to graduate. One could say this is an achievement, but with all the twists and turns we have already taken, this is simply the start of a new adventure. Today, we have the power to choose our future. Like the start of a choose your own adventure story we used to read in elementary school, our lives are about to start over, and we will have new choices to make. Imagine the paths we have ahead as two doors. Behind one door is fear and apathy, but also safety and consistency. Behind the other is joy and happiness, but also jeopardy and risk. You have a choice. You choose which door to enter, which adventure you're going to take. That decision comes with accountability, both good and bad. The journey, like the books we read, do not stop with a single book, but multiples, and behind each door is a different choice. Life is full of unknown, but the one certainty is that by the end of your journey, you will not be the same person as when you started. One book leads to another, a series, and that series will take you places that you never thought possible. Modena has been one door, and behind this door were friendships that will remain with us despite distance and time, traditions that we have embraced and will continue both within us and the school itself, teachers who inspired us and will continue to inspire, and moments that we all learned lessons from, good and bad. As Henry David Thoreau said, "Go confidently in the directions of your dreams. Live the life you've imagined." And as you do, as you open the next series of doors, be sure to take responsibility and accountability for the person you've become, the person you are destined to be. Adventure is waiting down the highway of life. Congratulations, class of 2022. We did it.
Thank you, and congratulations again to our Vanguards of the Year. At this time, I would like to invite Trustee Ledesma to accept the class of 2022. Trustee Ledesma, it is now my honor to present to the Board of Education the Modena High School graduating class of 2022. The students in this senior class have successfully completed the course requirements set forth by the State of California and the Orange Unified School Board. It is my pleasure to present them to you for graduation.
Thank you. Hello, Elmo seniors. Congratulations. Here's a thought. Today, take a moment to thank your parents and others who have supported you on your journey that brings you here today, ready to graduate. As a member of the Board of Education and acting on their behalf, it is now my great pleasure to receive the 2020 graduating class of Modena High School of the Orange Unified School District. In doing so, I acknowledge that they have successfully accomplished the course requirements set forth by the State of California and the Orange Unified School Board. Many members of this senior class have gone beyond what is required for graduation. I take great pleasure in acknowledging the many worthy accomplishments of the students. And now I authorize the awarding of the diplomas.
Thank you, Trustee Ledesma. At this time, I would like to ask our counseling staff to please get in place for a roll call. I would also like to invite our board members to go to the other stages to award the diplomas, as well as our teachers, Mr. Mike Finn, Ms. Crystal Baker, Mr. Jason Moeller, and Ms. Vicki Moe. Please take your place. We ask that our visitors refrain from applause and loud noise until all diplomas are awarded. We want every family to have the privilege of hearing their child's name being called. Ms. Calvillo, Ms. Echeverria, please lead the class of 2022 for their roll call.
I think we want them to go this way. Yeah.
They're supposed to come to the. They're supposed to come here first, but that's okay.
Yes. They're coming this way. Okay, they're gonna circle around, I guess. All right, I'll do this.
You got this. Peyton Mackenzie Smith.
Caitlin Lee Macaulay.
Oliver Kahayan.
Moira Grace McPhail.
Arvin Ray Tamayosa.
Jacqueline Madrid.
Nathan Peter Kirstich.
Madeline Madrid.
Sarah Nicole Frazier.
Samantha Joanna Madrigal Alvarado.
Jose Luis Abad.
Alan Coy Mai.
Cole Philip Adams.
Chloe Paula Emily Malone.
Diana Adan.
Amanda Camille Mangrich.
Chloe Danielle Adkins.
Pilar Marcelo.
Desiree Aguila.
Ricky Marcelo.
Bianca Aguila.
Kelly Marcelo Arias.
Nelly Aguilar.
Odalis Maran Rosales.
Elizabeth Posho Aldrich.
Mason John Marklevitz.
Carissa Marina Alejandre.
Antonio Marco Marquez.
Gabriel Alejo.
Jose Guillermo Marroquin.
Jessica Avila.
Isabel Daniela Martinez.
Texas Owen Huckabee.
Leslie Martinez.
Syra Stephanie Altiere.
Aeneas Elijah Mason.
Tamer Amar.
Atticus Robert Mason.
Jose Luis Ambrosio Nolasco.
Michael Joel Mason.
Jessica Marie Amazola.
Kyan Daniel McCarville.
Jose Andrade.
Faith Bobby McDaniel.
Jose Luis Arce.
Peyton Nicole McDonough.
Brian Matthew Archuleta.
Landon Russell McKee.
Edwin Arcos.
Sean Adam McQuarrie.
Anthony Arellano.
Emily Elizabeth Medina.
Jessica Maria Arellano.
Destiny Juliana Mejia.
Nicholas Scott Oftenberg.
Michael Taylor Mealy.
Kayla Avila.
Matthew Edward Mendez.
Hector Larry Ayon.
Zuli Tanya Moreno Palacios.
Casey Craig Ayers.
Amaya Aileen Meza.
Arlie Aspetia.
Joey Ruth Mills.
Urfel Bahena.
Isabella Zeta Mitchell.
Miguel Gabriel Reyes Banayos.
Michael Gerald Mitchell.
Lucille Rose Banta.
Gavin Morgan Monahan.
Arturo Emiliano Barcenas.
Caritzi Mondragon.
Zachary Scott Barnes.
Diana Eliza Montiel Guzman.
Emmanuel Barranco.
Brian Morales.
Sine Barraza.
Darlene Arce Morales.
Jordan Barrios Lopez.
Esteban Morales.
Christian Bartel Arroyo.
Giselle Morales.
Jackson Gregory Bates.
Joshua Morales Conda.
Janelle Batista.
Ariel Natalie Moran.
Marlette Batista.
Virdiana Moreno Rees.
Charles Herbert Beck.
Anthony Moreno Perez.
Ruben Alexander Behar.
Elizabeth Rose Morris.
Michelle Benigno.
Andrew Roger Munoz.
Isabella Angelina Espacio Benitez.
Evelyn Melissa Munoz.
Jennifer Benitez.
Gianna Alexandria Munoz.
Jared David Burnaby.
Joseph Murillo.
Asia Brianna Prado.
Annika Christine Murrieta.
Braden Lee Bennell.
Brooklyn Alexa Marua.
Sarah Abigail Bowen.
Maria Francesca Nacarlo.
Jacob Michael Boyd.
Sarah Nadia Najim.
Miguel Angel Casas.
Douglas Abraham Nava.
Luxury Carrera.
Clarissa Navarrete.
Antonio Carrera.
Alyssa Navarro.
Andrea Carmona.
Juanita Añate Alvarado.
Angel Gabriel Carlos.
Emily Oaxaca.
Tony Cantoran.
America Paulina Oaxaca.
Jamie Barrero Camantigue.
Ruby Jean O'Donohue.
Eduardo Calderon.
Ian Nieto Alcantara.
Alejandro Alfredo Calderon.
Stephanie Nieto.
Judith Angelina Cabezas.
Diana Nieto.
Stephen Cabañas Paredes.
Heather Nguyen Fook.
Omar Caballero.
Vincent Huang Nguyen.
Samantha Louise Bysted.
Tu Nguyen.
Janine Christina Brown.
Nish Nguyen.
Madeline Elizabeth Brower.
Nak Min Nguyen.
Leanne Catherine Brooks.
Nathan Nan Nguyen.
Cody Jacob Briley Chrysley.
Nathan Huanyat Nguyen.
Monica Bravo Alvarado.
Madeline Nguyen.
Ivan Cortez Santibanez.
James Nguyen.
Nicholas Andrew Cooper.
Elaine Nguyen.
Shane Nathaniel Cooley.
Chancey Lee Newcomb.
Dylan Connor.
Tara Ann Nemenick.
Madeline Kate Conklin.
Andrew Joshua Navarro Martinez.
Oscar de Jesus Collin.
Nick Perez.
Caleb Arthur Cole.
Catherine Perez.
Cole Aiden Colbert.
Jose Martin Perez.
Christopher Robert Cody.
Jesse James Perez.
Chandler Scott Chu.
Aspen Celeste Perez.
Heather Grace Chell.
Andrew Alexis Perez.
Michael Angel Chavez de Rosas.
Abel Perez.
Violet Alexa Chavez.
Lisbeth Peralta.
Tristan David Chavez.
Gabriela Paulino.
Adam Michael Chavez.
Lucy Elizabeth Polly Rodriguez.
Aaron Christopher Ceniceros.
Yahir Patino.
Giselle Castro.
Nathan Ismail Pastrana.
Claudio Rosas Castillo.
Dulce Yadira Paredes.
On to Don.
Jacob Alejandro Palacios.
Ryan Davis Dickinson.
Noah Wade Owen.
Marissa Marie Dickon.
Ryan James G. Young Oso.
Ashley Nicolette Diaz.
Anthony Osorio.
Madeline Sierra Delgado.
Lexi Marie Ortega.
Richard DeRosas.
George Resendez.
Ethan Brian DeRosas.
Giovanni Regoza.
Alejandro DeRosas.
Kyla Marie Ranker.
Andres Vicente de los Santos.
Aureli Ramirez.
Vincent Thomas de los Reyes.
Robin Ramirez.
Mars Antares Rain Satori Carol Davis.
Leonardo Quiros.
Cooper James Davis.
Emma Louise Pushjavikoski.
Austin Ray Davidson.
Miranda Patricia Puga.
Kyle James Cunningham.
Amber Celeste Prado.
Alicia Salome Cruz Medina.
Dominic Lewis Pullen.
Omar Jose Cruz.
Annalise Pinto Marquez.
Giselle Cruz Murillo.
Joseph Matthew Panios.
Olivia Alexis Cortez.
Zachary Alexander Pilone.
Elizabeth Cortez Cortez.
Ronaldo Philbrook.
Martin Flores Gamboa.
Vasiliki Christina Petrolis.
Yael Ivan Flores.
James Corbin Perkins.
Jamie Ariana Flores.
Jessica Perez Luna.
Giovanni Flores.
Oliver Simon Perez.
Edith Ferrer.
Cyrene Rodriguez.
Gabriela Jolie Estrada.
Oscar Rodriguez.
Natalie Alyssa Espinoza.
Lisbeth Rodriguez.
Julissa Esmeralda Gallardo.
Jasmine Alejandra Rodriguez.
Devaney Jonette Elrod.
Jasmine Rodriguez Esquivel.
Julia Nicole Ellis.
Chelsea Emily Rodriguez.
Landon Thomas Eimer.
Sydney Sage Robinson.
Dominic Duverne.
Hannah Marie Robinson.
Nina Marie Duran.
Jason Roberts.
Aileen Duran.
Joanne Rizzo.
Brenna Amber Dune.
Jaylene Alexa Rivera.
Freddie Dominguez.
Noemi Rivera.
Angelina Ferrari Domici.
Sean Douglas Ricker.
Cade Thomas Dodson.
Leandra Dana Reynoso.
Geneva Anti Leduan.
Melina Kaylee Reyes.
Paula Gonzalez.
Juliana Elizabeth Reyes.
Liliana Gonzalez.
Brian Reyes.
Monse Gomez.
Amanda Alexandra Reyes.
Mason Kelly Gilmore.
Juan David Resendez Gonzalez.
Roberto Carlos Garrido.
Angie Natalie Sandoval.
Hector Daniel Garibay.
Jaden Decker Sanders.
Cameron Wayne Gardner.
Jesus Aaron Sanchez Marroquin.
Bermaris Ali Garcia Salgado.
Jacob Daniel Sanchez.
John Lee Garcia Morales.
Hector Damian Sanchez.
Jimena Garcia.
Ezekiel Sanchez.
Isai Jacob Garcia.
Crystal Sanchez.
Isaac Josue Garcia.
Andrea Sanchez.
Eric Alfonso Garcia.
Joseph Manuel Salcido.
Anthony Ulysses Garcia.
Gabriela Salazar.
Annalie Garcia.
Amanda Catherine Salazar.
Ruby Marina Danger Galuska.
Cash Patrick Ryan.
Dulce Michelle Gallardo.
Victoria Ruiz Solario.
Olivia Lucille Frazier.
Caitlin Ruiz.
Ashley Franco Diaz.
Adam Rosas.
David Jimmy Fragoso.
Michaela Romero.
Irma Herrera Rodriguez.
Brenda Romero.
Yazbeth Herrera.
Suhe Esmeralda Rojas.
Milton Antonio Hernandez.
Guadalupe Juarez Rojas.
Destin Hector Hernandez.
Aaron Fernando Rojas.
Layla Hamidi.
Meadow Shama Tabor.
Daniela Angela Guzman Perez.
Tony Julian Subia III.
Jacqueline Guzman Castañeda.
Abigail Elizabeth Sparger.
Madison Riley Guzman.
Madeline Sorn.
Christian Alejandro Guzman.
Itzel Charlene Solis Sandoval.
Brianna Margaret Guzman.
Gabriela Renee Solis.
Maria Elena Gutierrez.
Bryant Smaladen.
Cassandra Gutierrez.
Summerlin Page Singleton.
Nicholas Alexander Guillen.
Caitlin Marie Simpson.
Joshua Lucio Guillen.
Jack Cade Simons.
Miguel Angel Guevara.
Aurelie Simon.
Tony Grande.
Connor John Simmons.
Liam Joaquim Granados.
Karina Serrato.
Sarai Leah Gonzalez.
Kylie Rose Sepola.
Caden Aaron Jurgis.
Ava Schroeder.
Tommy Juarez Garay.
Clara Melanie Schunbrut.
Jacob Kieran Johnson.
Natalie Sarmiento.
Brianna Guadalupe Javier.
Brian Santillan Villa.
Dominic Daniel Jara.
Christian Valdez.
Jacob Jaime.
Oscar Nicholas Valdez.
Jillian Kensley Jaime.
Jason Edward Trumbo.
David Enrique Jaime.
Rosa Trinidad.
Javier Iniguez Jr.
Michelle Tran.
Leah Iberry.
Omar Torres.
Manuel Ibarra.
Jacob Isaac Torres.
Carla Andrade.
David Torres.
Emmett Patrick Humanick.
Ava Sophia Tomei.
Jillian Mabel Hooker.
Anton Tobin.
Nova J. Hubbard.
Ethan Choa.
Chelsea Marie Holzgang.
Skylar Rose Tinsman.
Sarah Marika Holst.
Apollonia Saveria Terrasas.
Samantha Isabel Herrera Rodriguez.
Ty Benjamin Tirlack.
Jackson Joseph Licata.
Anthony Tejeda.
Elizabeth Yum Lay.
Melinda Chan T.
Jair Lastra.
Alyssa Marie Taverna.
Dulce Karina Larios.
Cesar Daniel Tapia.
Freya Isabel Lanson.
Ganaya Juliana Anamas Tacloba.
Cameron Taylor Langseth.
Corey Tin Vu.
Savannah Chloe Landa.
Vincent Tanviet Bo.
Caitlin Pearl Landa.
Elizabeth Viverios Rodriguez.
Cole Thomas Lamberson.
Diana Villasaldo.
Cameron Rose Lamberson.
Jalen Villanueva.
Maxwell Allen Lamb.
Alejandra Venegas Aceves.
Katrina Rachel Kuyumjin.
Mia Rebecca Velasquez.
Mary Catores.
Viridiana Vasquez.
Isabella Kinderman.
Christian Emmanuel Vasquez Molina.
Gabby Kajavi.
Jesus Vasquez.
Blake Colin Keister.
Isaiah Vasquez.
Hannah Eileen Kyle.
Fernando Jose Vasquez.
Ella Elizabeth Keefe.
David Anthony Vasquez.
Jackson Davis Keys.
Giovanni Vargas.
Garrett Jeffrey Call.
Madeline May Van Winkle.
Matthew Jacob Lyon.
Noah Charles Vallier.
Dustin Richard David Lynn.
Maritza Valencia.
Yair Luna Sanchez.
Jaylene Valencia Resendez.
Dylan Nicholas Lugo.
Desiree Valencia.
Callista Cara Lubin.
Johan Garcia Sandoval.
Brandon Lopez.
Marco Antonio Zaniga Garcia.
Priscilla Angelic Lopez.
Isabella Audrey Zipwald.
Perla Lopez.
John Kelly Zimmerman.
Julian Lopez.
Matthew Armando Sasueta.
Jasmine Antonia Lopez.
Brandon Edward Zavala.
Eliana Elise Lipson.
Julieta Zamora Valerio.
Noah Brian Lindmeyer.
Ashley Irene Zamora.
Andre Nathan Diaz.
Kincaid Aiden Wright.
Stephanie Villa Vasquez.
Ryan Thomas Woldridge.
Ari Magdaleno.
Is it me?
Connor Andreas Williams.
Jacoby Brent Whitlow.
Andrew Connor Whitlock. Naima Eileen White. Richard Manuel Wharton. Joseph Andrew Walker.
Good afternoon, everybody. On behalf of the senior class, we would like to donate a lunch table to an area near the new science building and donate the rest of our money in our class account to the Modena class of 2023. Seniors, it's been a great 4 years with all of you. I'm very proud of every single one of you, and I'm proud to be the president of the class of 2022. Thank you for all the memories, and live a life you will remember. And now the moment we've all been waiting for. Seniors, please rise. Seniors, please move your tassels from right to left. Congratulations, class of 2022.
Thank you, Oliver. Before we conclude today's ceremony, our EMHS Combined Choir, led by Miss Tracy Solis, will lead the class of 2022 in singing the Alma Mater.
Victories, Vanguard memories, sing to the sky. For the honor of the Vanguard, for Modena.
Congratulations, class of 2022. This concludes our ceremony. Parents, you may meet your graduates in the North Field. Vanguards, it has been our honor. Ms. Jimenez, Mr. Strickland, and Ms. Merida, please lead the Modena High School class of 2022 to the field. How'd I do?
I can't play.
Thank you.